Dusk cloaks a quiet riverside in a small American town, the water dark and churning, reeds swaying like silent mourners. A cold wind carries the scent of mud and rust. A pink sandal frayed with a wilted flower floats among the rushes, spinning slowly. Beneath the surface, Lily Carter, 8, lies still, her dark hair drifting like sorrowful weeds, a gash on her forehead leaking blood into the current. Her blue dress clings to her frail frame, her eyes wide, searching for light that's fading fast. On the bank, a weathered ranger outpost sits, its windows dim. Inside, Rex, a 10-year-old German shepherd, graying at the muzzle with a faint scar across his nose, stirs from a tattered blanket. Once a canine hero in urban disasters, now forgotten, his amber eyes snap open. A sharp scent hits him, not blood, but fear, raw and childlike. He growls, low and urgent, his stiff legs trembling as he rises. Outside, the river roars. Rex bolts, paws pounding wet earth, his old training kicking in. He reaches the water's edge, scanning the ripples, no hesitation. He dives, the icy current biting his fur. Below, Lily's limp form sways. Rex clamps her dress gently in his jaws, pulling with fierce resolve. The mud fights back, sucking her down. He snarls, tugging harder, his lungs burning. A crack. Lily's body breaks free, rising in a cloud of silt. Rex surfaces, dragging her to the bank, her tiny hand grazing his ear. Her lips are blue, her chest still. He nudges her face, whining, licking her cheek. "Lily!" A scream pierces the air. Grace Thompson, 60, a retired social worker with silver hair and a cane, hobbles from her nearby cabin, her apron flapping. She drops to her knees, mud soaking her skirt. "Oh God, no!" She presses fingers to Lily's neck, a faint pulse. "Stay with me, sweetheart." Grace fumbles for her phone, dialing 911. "Child down by the river." "Hurry!" Rex stands guard, his growl deep, eyes fixed on the tree line. Grace glances up, heart racing. "You saved her, boy!" "Where'd you come from?" Sirens wail, paramedics swarm, lifting Lily onto a stretcher. "She's alive, barely," one says. Grace clings to Lily's hand, tears falling. Rex follows, his fur dripping, but a paramedic blocks him. "No dogs." Grace's voice hardens. "He's not just a dog. He's why she's breathing." Rex leaps into the ambulance, lying beside Lily. The doors slam, sirens screaming. At the hospital, Dr. Nate Harper, 45, wiry with salt and pepper hair, examines Lily under harsh lights. "Head wounds bad," he mutters to a nurse. "But these bruises? Old, not from a fall." In the waiting room, Rex sits by Grace, his gaze locked on the ER doors. A man strides in. Ethan Brooks, 38, Lily's stepfather, in a crisp shirt and polished black boots, his dark eyes cold despite a practiced frown. "Where's my girl?" he asks, voice smooth. Grace stiffens, her grip on her cane tightening. "She's fighting, Ethan." "What happened?" Ethan shrugs, too casual. "She wandered off. Clumsy kid, always tripping." Rex rises, hackles raised, a guttural growl rumbling. Ethan steps back, his smile faltering. "That mutt's dangerous. Get it out." Grace's eyes narrow. "Rex saved her, not you." Ethan's jaw twitches, but he forces a chuckle. "Just a stray." "Don't get attached." Rex's growl deepens, his stare unyielding. Grace whispers, "He knows something, doesn't he?" A nurse emerges, face grim. "Lily's stable." "But someone hurt her. Badly." Grace gasps, glancing at Ethan. His face is blank, but his boots shift, leaving a faint mud streak. Rex sniffs the air, his growl intensifying. Grace's heart pounds. "Ethan, where were you?" "Work," he snaps, turning away. "Keep me posted." As he exits, Rex watches, his tail stiff. Grace kneels, stroking his graying fur. "You saw it, didn't you, boy?" In the shadows outside, Ethan dials a phone, voice low. "The dog's a problem. Handle it." Lily's sandal drifts downstream, a silent witness. What did Rex see? And who's Ethan calling? Morning light spills over the small American town, its clapboard homes and maple-lined streets stirring with life. The community center hums with early chatter, farmers at the coffee stand, kids kicking a ball. Inside Grace Thompson's cozy cabin, the air smells of fresh coffee and damp fur. Grace, 60, a retired social worker with silver hair pinned back, sets out toast, her cane leaning against the counter. Rex, the 10-year-old German shepherd who saved Lily Carter, lies by the hearth, his graying black and tan coat clean, the scar on his muzzle catching the sun. His amber eyes track Grace, alert but weary. Lily, 8, with dark hair in a loose braid, sits at the table, her blue dress swapped for a sweater, her face pale. She picks at her food, eyes darting to the door. "When's Mom coming?" she whispers. Grace kneels beside her, voice soft. "Soon, sweetheart. You're safe here." Rex nudges Lily's hand, whining. She strokes his fur, her fingers trembling. "You won't let him take me, right, Rex?" Grace's heart aches. "No one's taking you, Lily." A knock rattles the door. Rex's ears perk, a low growl rumbling. Grace rises, peering through the curtain. It's Sarah Brooks, 35, Lily's mom, a school teacher with tired brown eyes and mousy hair, clutching a purse. Grace opens the door. "Sarah, she's okay." Sarah steps in, her smile forced. "Thank God. Ethan's worried sick." Lily flinches at Ethan's name, shrinking into her chair. Rex presses against her, his growl deepening. Grace's eyes narrow. "Worried? He left her at the river." Sarah's face tightens. "It was an accident." Lily wanders off. Lily's voice shakes. "I didn't wander, Mom." Sarah avoids her gaze, fidgeting. "Don't start, Lily. Ethan's good to us." Rex's hackles rise, his stare fixed on the window. Grace follows his gaze. A black truck idles down the street. Ethan Brooks, 38, Lily's stepfather, behind the wheel, his polished boots glinting. "He's here," Grace says, voice hard. Sarah pales. "He just wants her home." Lily grips Rex's collar, tears welling. "I don't want to go." The door swings open. Ethan strides in, his crisp shirt pristine, dark eyes cold. "Enough drama," he says, smirking. "Lily, let's go." Rex leaps up, snarling, teeth bared, blocking Ethan. Grace steps forward, cane in hand. "She's staying, Ethan." Ethan's smile thins. "That dog's a menace. I'm calling animal control." Lily sobs, clinging to Rex. "No! He saved me." Sarah hesitates, her voice cracking. "Ethan, maybe she can stay a bit." Ethan's eyes flash, but he softens his tone. "Fine." "Tomorrow, then." He turns to Rex, muttering, "You're on borrowed time, mutt." As he leaves, Rex's growl lingers, his body tense. Grace locks the door, heart pounding. "Sarah, what's going on?" Sarah looks away, wringing her hands. "He's stressed, works tough." Lily whispers, "He's always mad, Mom." Grace kneels, seeing faint bruises on Lily's arm. "Lily, did Ethan hurt you?" Lily freezes, eyes wide. Rex whines, licking her hand. Sarah snaps, "Don't put ideas in her head, Grace." A phone buzzes. Grace's. It's Dr. Nate Harper, the hospital vet. "Grace, Lily's chart, old injuries, not accidents." "Meet me at the clinic, noon." Grace's blood runs cold. "Sarah, we're talking later." Sarah nods, shaken, and leaves. Grace hugs Lily, Rex at their side. "You're brave, kiddo." At the vet clinic, a small brick building with a paw print sign, Nate, 45, wiry with salt and pepper hair, greets them. "Rex's Chips Military," he says, scanning it. "Retired K-9 disaster response." "Elite unit." Lily's eyes light up. "He's a hero?" Rex sits proudly, tail thumping. Grace frowns. Why is he at the ranger post? Nate pulls a file. His handler, Mike Sullivan, died in a fire. Rex vanished after... Found him tied up last year. Rex whines, nudging Lily. Grace's gut twists. Tied up? Like he was hidden? Nate nods, voice low. Someone didn't want him sniffing around. The door jingles. Deputy Clara Evans, 40, with short blonde hair, enters, badge gleaming. Grace, heard about Lily. Ethan's filing a complaint against Rex. Grace's jaw tightens. He's covering something. Clara glances at Lily, softening. I'm digging into Ethan's record. Stay sharp. Rex growls, staring outside. Ethan's truck idles across the street, his eyes locked on them. Lily trembles, hiding behind Rex. He's watching. Grace grips her cane. He's scared of Rex. Nate hands Grace a photo. Rex in a canine vest, beside a firefighter. He's no stray. He's a witness. Lily hugs Rex, whispering, You'll keep me safe, right? Rex's amber eyes burn, steadfast. Grace's resolve hardens. We're not letting Ethan win. Outside, Ethan dials a phone, voice low. The dog's trouble. Get it gone. What's Ethan hiding? And why does Rex trust Lily? Noon sun bathes the small American town, its streets alive with farmers' market stalls and kids on bikes. The air hums with chatter, but tension coils inside Grace Thompson's cabin. Grace, 60, a retired social worker with silver hair in a bun, sets a glass of milk before Lily Carter, 8, whose dark hair falls loose, her sweater hiding faint bruises. Lily's blue eyes dart to the window, her fork untouched. Rex, the 10-year-old German shepherd who saved her from the river, lies at her feet, his graying black and tan coat warm against her leg, his scarred muzzle alert. His amber eyes lock on the door, ears twitching. Grace kneels, voice soft. Eat, sweetheart. You're safe here. Lily whispers, Ethan's mad. He'll come. Rex whines, nudging her hand. She clings to his fur, trembling. You won't let him, right, Rex? Grace's heart aches. No one's taking you, Lily. A car door slams outside. Rex's hackles rise, a deep growl rumbling. Grace peers out. Sarah Brooks, 35, Lily's mom and a schoolteacher, steps from her sedan, her mousy hair frazzled, eyes tired. Beside her, Ethan Brooks, 38, Lily's stepfather, looms in a crisp shirt and polished black boots, his dark eyes cold. Grace opens the door, cane in hand. Sarah, we need to talk. Ethan pushes past, smirking. Talk's over. Lily's coming home. Lily shrinks, gripping Rex. I don't wanna! Rex leaps up, snarling, teeth bared, blocking Ethan. Sarah gasps, Ethan, stop! Ethan's smile thins. That dog's a threat. I filed a complaint. Animal control's on its way. Grace's voice hardens. Rex saved her. You didn't. Lily sobs. He pushed me, Grace, into the river. Sarah's face pales. Lily, don't lie. Ethan's eyes flash, but he softens his tone. She's confused. Head injury. Rex's growl deepens, his body taut. Grace steps closer. Lily's not confused, Ethan. A truck rumbles up, animal control. 2 officers, one burly, one wiry, approach. Ma'am, we got a call about a dangerous dog, the burly one says, eyeing Rex. Lily screams, No, don't take him! Grace blocks the door. He's no danger. Ethan's the problem. Ethan chuckles, too smooth. She's old, delusional. The dog's a stray. Sarah hesitates, wringing her hands. Maybe. We wait. The wiry officer pulls a leash. Orders are orders. Rex snarls, backing Lily toward the kitchen. Grace's phone buzzes, a text from Dr. Nate Harper. Lily's bruises documented. Meet me at station now. Her pulse spikes. Officers check with Deputy Evans. This dog's a hero. The burly officer frowns, radioing. Evans, you vouch for this dog? Clara Evans' voice crackles. Stand down. Bring Ethan Brooks in for questioning. Ethan's smirk falters. Questioning? For what? Lily's voice trembles.
You hurt me, always, Sarah gasps, turning to Ethan. Is she telling the truth? Ethan snaps. She's lying.
Ungrateful brat! Rex lunges, slamming into Ethan's legs, pinning him to the floor. The officers draw tasers, but Grace shouts, "He's protecting her!" Clara Evans, 40, with short blonde hair, bursts in, badge flashing. "Ethan, you're coming with me." Ethan struggles, cursing. "You got nothing," Clara cuffs him, voice icy. "Lily's bruises say otherwise." Sarah sobs, collapsing into a chair. "I didn't know, I swear." Lily clings to Rex, tears falling. "You never listened, Mom." Grace kneels, hugging her. "We're listening now, sweetheart." The officers escort Ethan out, his boots scuffing. Clara lingers, eyeing Rex. "He's no stray. Ex-K9, right?" Grace nods, stroking Rex's gray muzzle. "Saved her life." "And more." Sarah's voice breaks. "I should have seen it. I was scared." Lily looks away, hurt. Rex nudges her, steadying her. Clara pulls Grace aside. Ethan's got a rap sheet. Assault, buried. Someone's protecting him. Grace's gut twists. Who? Clara's eyes darken. Working on it. Keep Lily close. At the sheriff's station, Nate Harper, 45, wiry with salt and pepper hair, meets them holding Lily's medical file. Bruises are weeks old, fractured rib healed wrong. "Not from the river." Lily hugs Rex, whispering, "You knew, didn't you?" Grace's blood boils. "Ethan did this?" Nate nods, grim. "Hospital reported it." Social services is involved. Sarah, trailing behind, overhears, her face crumbling. "I failed her." Clara hands Grace a photo. Rex in a K9 vest beside a firefighter. His handler, Mike Sullivan, died in a suspicious fire. Rex vanished after. Lily's eyes widen. "He's a hero?" Rex sits tall, tail thumping. Grace frowns. "Why was he at the ranger post?" Clara lowers her voice. "Someone hit him. Ethan's connected to that fire." A deputy rushes in. "Clara, Ethan's lawyer's here. Big shot from the city." Grace's heart sinks. "He's got pull." Clara's jaw sets. "Not enough. Lily's staying with you, Grace. Court order." Lily buries her face in Rex's fur, relief flooding her. "Thank you, Rex." Sarah reaches for Lily, but she pulls away. "I'm sorry." Sarah chokes out, leaving. Grace grips her cane, resolve hardening. "We're not done, are we, boy?" Rex's amber eyes burn, fixed on the station door where Ethan's truck waits, a shadow inside. Nate whispers, "Found a collar tag in Ethan's truck. Engraved Kaiser, Rex's old name." Grace's breath catches. "He knew Rex?" Clara nods. "He scared Rex, remembers." Outside, Ethan's released, his lawyer smirking. He dials a phone, voice low. "The dog's still a problem. Fix it permanent." Lily draws a picture on the station table. A girl, a river, a dog. Grace sees it, her heart breaking. "You're safe now, Lily." Rex growls, sensing the threat beyond the walls. Grace whispers, "What's Ethan hiding, boy? Who's protecting Ethan? And what does Rex know?" Twilight drapes the small American town, casting long shadows across its quiet streets. Grace Thompson's cabin, a warm haven with blooming flower beds, feels like a fortress under siege. Inside, Grace, 60, a retired social worker with silver hair pinned up, stirs soup, her cane tapping softly. Lily Carter, 8, with dark hair in a messy braid, sits at the table sketching a river and a dog, her sweater hiding old bruises. Rex, the 10-year-old German shepherd who saved her, lies beside her, his graying black and tan coat warm, the scar on his muzzle catching the lamplight, his amber eyes flick to the window, ears alert. Lily's pencil trembles. "Grace, will Ethan come back?" Grace kneels, voice steady. Not tonight, sweetheart. You're with me. Rex nudges Lily's hand, whining. She hugs him, whispering, "You'll stop him, right?" Grace's heart aches. Rex won't let anyone hurt you. A knock shatters the calm. Rex's hackles rise, a low growl rumbling. Grace peers out. Clara Evans, 40, the deputy with short blonde hair, stands on the porch, badge glinting. Grace opens the door. "Clara, news?" Clara steps in, face grim. "Ethan's out on bail. His lawyers got pull." Lily's eyes widen, her pencil snapping. "He's free?" Rex presses against her, growling. Grace grips her cane. "How?" "He hurt her." Clara lowers her voice. "Someone's covering for him. Found a payment to his lawyer from an offshore account." Lily's voice quakes. "He'll take me away." Grace hugs her tight. "Not while I'm here." Rex's growl deepens, his gaze locked on the door. Clara frowns. "That dog knows something. Ethan's scared of him." Grace nods, recalling the Kaiser tag from Ethan's truck. Rex was Mike Sullivan's K9. Ethan's tied to Mike's death. Clara pulls a file. Mike's fire was arson. Ethan worked security at the site, never charged. Lily clings to Rex, tears falling. "He's bad, Grace. Always was." A phone buzzes. Grace's. It's Doctor. Nate Harper, the vet. Grace found Rex's old records, Elite K9, tracked explosives. "Meet me at the community center now." Grace's pulse spikes. "Clara, watch Lily. I'm going." Clara nods, holstering her gun. Lock the doors. The community center, a brick building with a mural of the town's river, glows under streetlights. Nate, 45, wiry with salt and pepper hair, waits inside, holding a dusty file. Rex, Kaiser, was a legend. Saved dozens in disasters. Ethan knew him. Grace's gut twists. Why hide Rex? Nate points to a photo. Rex beside Mike Sullivan, a firefighter, at a warehouse. This site burned. Mike died. Rex vanished. Grace's eyes narrow. Ethan was there? Nate nods. Security logs put him on duty. He's hiding what Rex saw. Rex, left with Lily, suddenly bolts to the cabin's back door, barking fiercely. Lily screams. "Grace!" Clara draws her gun, rushing to the door. A shadow moves outside. Vince, 35, a burly man with a shaved head, Ethan's hired muscle, pries the lock. Clara shouts, "Freeze!" Vince smirks, raising a crowbar. "Hand over the kid and the dog." Rex charges, slamming into Vince, knocking him into the yard. Clara fires a warning shot, but Vince scrambles up, swinging the crowbar. Lily grabs a flashlight, shining it in his eyes. "Get away!" Rex snaps at Vince's arm, forcing him back. Clara tackles him, cuffing his wrists. "Who sent you?" Vince spits, grinning. "Ethan's boss. You're all done." Lily sobs, hugging Rex. "You saved me again." Clara radios for backup, dragging Vince to her cruiser. "Lily, you okay?" Lily nods, clinging to Rex's fur. "He's my hero." Back at the center, Grace's phone rings. Clara's voice urgent. "Vince attacked!" "Ethan's behind it. Get back here." Grace's heart races. "Nate, we're moving." They race to the cabin, finding Clara guarding Lily. Rex stands vigil, his growl low. Grace kneels, checking Lily. "You're so brave, kiddo." Nate examines Rex, finding a fresh cut on his flank. "He's tough, but this was close." Clara's face hardens. "Vince named a boss. Councilman Grant runs the town." Grace gasps. "Grant? He funds the school, the shelter?" Lily's voice shakes. "He came to dinner once." Ethan listened to him. Rex growls, sniffing a scrap of fabric by the door, Vince's jacket, reeking of smoke. Grace's eyes widen. "Same smell as Mike's fire?" Clara nods, grim. "Grant owned that warehouse, covered it up." Nate pulls a USB from his pocket. "Mike's K9 logs." Rex tracked explosives there. Ethan silenced him. Lily's drawing falls from her lap.
A man in black boots, a river, a dog. Grace picks it up, heartbreaking.
She's been telling us all along. Clara's radio crackles. Ethan's at the station demanding Lily. Grant's with him. Grace's resolve firms.
He's not getting her. Lily hugs Rex, whispering, "You saw him push me, didn't you?" Rex's amber eyes burn, unyielding. Clara grabs her keys. "We're ending this." Nate loads the USB. This could bury them. Grace grips her cane, meeting Rex's gaze. "Ready, boy?" Outside, a black truck watches from the shadows. Ethan dials a phone, voice low. "Grant, the dog's gotta go, tonight." A figure steps from the truck. Sarah Brooks, her face pale, clutching a recorder. "I heard everything," she whispers, tears falling. Lily's drawing lies on the table, a silent scream. What did Rex witness, and will Sarah betray Ethan? The small American town pulses with life under a golden afternoon sun, its annual river festival in full swing. Food trucks line the park, their grills sizzling, while kids dart through a bounce house, laughter mingling with a country band's twang. Grace Thompson, 60, a retired social worker with silver hair pinned back, grips her cane, scanning the crowd. Lily Carter, 8, with dark hair in a neat braid, clings to her hand, her sweater loose over fading bruises. Rex, the 10-year-old German shepherd who saved Lily from the river, walks beside them, his graying black and tan coat gleaming, the scar on his muzzle a mark of valor. His amber eyes sweep the festival, ears alert, a fresh cut on his flank bandaged from last night's attack. Lily's voice trembles. "Grace, what if Ethan's here?" Grace squeezes her hand. "Rex won't let him near you, sweetheart." Rex nudges Lily, whining softly. She strokes his fur, her fear easing. "You're my hero, boy." Clara Evans, 40, a deputy with short blonde hair, weaves through the crowd, badge hidden under her jacket. "Grace, keep Lily close." "Ethan's lawyer's stalling the case." Grace's jaw tightens. "Councilman Grant's pulling strings?" Clara nods, grim. "He's at the festival, schmoozing." "Watch your back." Dr. Nate Harper, 45, wiry with salt and pepper hair, joins them, holding a USB. Mike Sullivan's K9 logs. "Rex tracked explosives at that warehouse fire. Ethan was there." Lily's eyes widen. "Rex knew Ethan before?" Rex's tail stills, his gaze locking on a stage where Councilman Daniel Grant, 55, silver-haired in a tailored suit, speaks to the crowd. "We honor our town's spirit today." Grace's gut twists. "He's covering for Ethan." A scream cuts through the music. Smoke billows from a food truck, flames licking its side. The crowd panics, scattering. Lily gasps, "Fire!" Rex bolts toward the truck, barking fiercely, weaving through chaos. Grace shouts, "Lily, stay here!" but follows, cane tapping. Clara draws her gun, scanning for threats. Nate grabs a fire extinguisher, sprinting after Rex. 3 teens, 14 to 16, are trapped behind the truck, coughing, flames blocking their path. Rex zeroes in, pawing a gap under the trailer, barking urgently. Grace reaches him, heart pounding. "Good boy, show us." Nate sprays foam, clearing a path. Clara pulls the teens out, their faces smudged. "You're okay." Rex sniffs the truck, growling, pawing a tampered gas valve. Grace's eyes narrow. "Sabotage?" A figure slips through the crowd. Vince, 35, Ethan's burly enforcer, shaved head glinting, a lighter in hand. Clara spots him. "Vince?" "Freeze!" Vince bolts, knocking over a cotton candy stand, pink fluff flying. Rex chases, leaping over tables, tackling Vince into a dunk tank. Water splashes, the crowd laughing as Vince flails, his lighter sinking. Clara cuffs him, grinning. "Nice one, Rex." Lily claps, fear forgotten. "You got him." Grace kneels by Rex, checking his bandage. "You're unstoppable, boy." Nate examines the valve, face grim. Propane was rigged, meant to kill. Clara hauls Vince up.
Who ordered this? Vince sneers, soaked. Grant. Ethan's just the muscle. Grace's blood runs cold. Grant wanted chaos? A voice cuts through. Lily! Sarah Brooks, 35, Lily's mom, pushes through, her mousy hair disheveled, eyes red. I'm so sorry, baby. Lily steps back, wary. You didn't believe me, Mom. Sarah's voice cracks. I do now. I recorded Ethan. He admitted everything. She holds a recorder, trembling. Grace's jaw drops. You turned on him? Sarah nods, tears falling. He threatened me. But Lily's my world. I was blind. Lily hesitates, then hugs Sarah, Rex pressing close. Grace smiles, relieved. You're brave, Sarah. Clara takes the recorder. This nails Ethan, but Grant's the real snake. Nate pulls the USB. Mike's logs tie Grant to the warehouse fire. Rex's nose never lied. Lily's eyes light up. Rex can stop them? Rex barks, sharp, his gaze on Grant, who's slipping toward a black SUV. Clara's radio crackles. Grant's leaving, headed to City Hall. Grace's resolve hardens. He's running. Sarah grips Lily's hand. I'm with you, for her. Nate nods. Let's end this. Clara leads the way. City Hall's got records. Grant's hiding something big. Grace looks at Rex, his amber eyes fierce. Ready, boy? The festival resumes, but tension lingers. Lily holds Rex's collar, her drawing of a river and boots tucked in her pocket. You saw it all, didn't you? Rex's tail flicks, steadying her. Grace spots a glint in the grass, a Kaiser tag, identical to Rex's old one, dropped by Vince. Another clue? Clara's eyes darken. Grant knew Rex from the fire. He's terrified. Sarah's voice shakes. Ethan said Grant owns half the town, even the judge. Nate pockets the USB. This could free Lily. Grace grips her cane, meeting Rex's gaze. Let's bury them, boy. At City Hall, Grant dials a phone, voice low. The dog's a problem. Burn the records, now. A shadow moves in the parking lot. Ethan, watching, his black boots muddy. He mutters, You're done, Mutt. Lily's drawing flutters in the breeze, a silent vow. What's in Grant's records? And can Rex outrun the flames? Night cloaks the small American town, stars dimmed by storm clouds rolling in. City Hall, a stone building with a clock tower, looms silent, its windows dark, save for a faint glow in the records room. Grace Thompson, 60, a retired social worker with silver hair pinned up, crouches behind a hedge, her cane gripped tight, heart pounding. Lily Carter, 8, with dark hair in a braid, huddles beside her, her sweater dwarfing her frail frame, eyes wide with fear. Rex, the 10-year-old German shepherd who saved Lily from the river, presses against her, his graying black and tan coat blending with the shadows, the scar on his muzzle stark. His amber eyes lock on the building, ears pinned, a bandage on his flank from last night's fight. Grace whispers, Stay low, Lily. Rex has us. Lily clings to Rex's collar, voice quaking. What if Ethan finds us? Rex whines, nudging her cheek, his warmth steadying her. Grace's jaw sets. He won't, not tonight. Clara Evans, 40, a deputy with short blonde hair, checks her pistol, crouched nearby. Grant's inside. Burning evidence. Dr. Nate Harper, 45, wiry with salt and pepper hair, holds Mike Sullivan's USB, his face tense. This ties Grant to the warehouse fire. Rex's logs are gold. Sarah Brooks, 35, Lily's mom and a schoolteacher, grips a recorder, her mousy hair loose, eyes red from guilt. My tape nails Ethan. I should have stopped him sooner. Lily looks at her, hurt, lingering. You believe me now, Mom? Sarah's voice cracks. I do, baby. I'm here. Rex's ears flick, a growl rumbling. Footsteps crunch. Vince, 35, Ethan's burly enforcer, shaved head glinting, patrols the lot, a flashlight sweeping. Clara signals silence. He's guarding the door. Grace's gut twists.
We need those records. Nate points to a basement window. Service entrance. Rex can lead. Lily whispers, "Go, Rex." Rex slips forward, nose low, guiding them to the window.
Clara pries it open, the hinges creaking. They crawl inside, Rex first, his paws silent on concrete. The basement smells of mildew and old paper, shelves stacked with dusty files.
Rex sniffs, zeroing in on a locked steel cabinet labeled Archives. Nate pulls a crowbar. This is it. Clara jams the crowbar in, popping the lock. Inside, files marked Warehouse Incident and a flash drive labeled Grant. Grace grabs them, heart racing.
Proof Ethan and Grant burned Mike. Rex's head snaps up, snarling. Footsteps echo above. Councilman Daniel Grant, 55, silver-haired in a suit, descends with Ethan Brooks, 38, in a crisp shirt and black boots, his dark eyes cold. "Torch it all," Grant orders, holding a lighter.
Ethan smirks. Dog's dead by dawn. Lily's next. Lily gasps, trembling. Sarah covers her mouth, tears falling. "No." Clara draws her gun, whispering, "Stay down." Rex's growl deepens, his body tense. Grace grips Lily.
"He's got you, kiddo." Nate slips the USB into his pocket, but a file slips, thudding. Grant freezes. "Who's there?" Ethan pulls a pistol, scanning. "Show yourselves!" Rex bolts, barking fiercely, leaping at Ethan. The gun fires, bullet grazing a shelf, papers flying. Grace shouts, "Rex, Schutz!" Rex slams into Ethan's chest, pinning him, teeth inches from his throat. Grant lunges for the lighter, igniting a stack of files. Flames lick upward, smoke curling. Clara tackles Grant, wrestling him to the floor. "You're done, Grant." Sarah grabs a fire extinguisher, spraying foam, choking on smoke. "Lily, stay back." Lily, eyes wide, grabs a file from the flames, burning her fingers. "It's about Rex." Nate pulls her away, stamping out sparks. "You're brave, kid." Grace swings her cane, cracking Grant's knee. "For Lily!" Ethan shoves Rex off, scrambling for his gun. Rex pivots, biting his arm, forcing a scream. Clara cuffs Grant, shouting, "Ethan, give up!" Smoke thickens, alarms blaring. Lily coughs, clutching Rex's file. "He's a hero!" Sarah sprays more foam, clearing a path. "We gotta go." Nate grabs the flash drive, shoving files into his jacket. "Got enough!" Clara hauls Grant up, Ethan still pinned by Rex. "Move now!" They sprint for the exit, flames roaring. Outside, sirens wail, sheriff's deputies swarm. Deputy Lauren Hayes, 35, with dark hair, takes Grant, face grim. "You're under arrest, Councilman." Ethan struggles, blood dripping. "You got nothing!" Sarah steps forward, recorder raised. "I've got you confessing, Ethan." Ethan's eyes widen, paling. "You traitor!" Lily runs to Sarah, hugging her. "You did it, Mom!" Rex releases Ethan, standing guard, snarling. Clara cuffs him, voice cold. "For Lily." For Mike. Grace kneels by Rex, checking his bandage, heart swelling. "You're unreal, boy." Nate hands the flash drive to Lauren. Grant's payoffs, Ethan's crimes. All here. Lily holds up her singed file, a photo of Rex in a canine vest beside Mike Sullivan with a medal for valor. He saved people. Sarah's tears fall. "He saved you, baby." Clara's radio crackles. "Feds are coming. Grant's network's big." Grace's eyes narrow. "Bigger than him?" Lauren nods, grim. "Someone's above Grant, pulling strings." Lily's voice shakes. "They wanted Rex gone?" Rex growls, sniffing the air, his gaze on a black SUV idling across the street. Grace's heart skips. "He knows." Nate pulls a second USB from the file. Mike's backup. Rex's missions. Explosives logs tie Grant to a cartel. Sarah gasps. "Cartel." Ethan worked for them. Clara's jaw sets.
explains the cover-up. Mike got too close. Lily hugs Rex, her drawing of boots and a river in her pocket. You saw everything, didn't you? Rex's amber eyes burn, unyielding. Grace stands, cane firm. We're not stopping. Lauren loads her gun. Feds need this. Safe house, now. Sarah grips Lily's hand. I'm not leaving her again. Nate pockets the USBs. Rex leads, we follow. Grace meets Rex's gaze, fierce and steady. Take us to the truth, boy. The SUV's driver dials a phone, voice low. Grant's down. Dog's still alive. Plan B. Lily's file smolders, a testament to Rex's past. Who's above Grant? And what's Rex's next fight? Rain pelts the small American town, turning its rural roads to slick ribbons under a moonless sky. A safe house, a weathered farmhouse tucked in a pine grove, hums with tension. Grace Thompson, 60, a retired social worker with silver hair loose, grips her cane, her eyes scanning the dark windows. Lily Carter, 8, with dark hair in a messy braid, huddles on a couch, her sweater dwarfing her frame, clutching a singed file about Rex's K9 past. Rex, the 10-year-old German shepherd who saved her from the river, lies at her feet, his graying black and tan coat damp, the scar on his muzzle stark under a flickering lamp. His amber eyes lock on the door, ears pinned, a bandage on his flank from recent battles. Lily's voice quakes. Grace, is Ethan coming? Grace kneels, voice firm. Not here, sweetheart. Rex won't let him. Rex nudges Lily's hand, whining. She hugs his neck, tears brimming. You'll stop him, right? Clara Evans, 40, a deputy with short blonde hair, checks her pistol by the window. Feds are 10 minutes out. Grant's locked up, but Ethan's vanished. Doctor? Nate Harper, 45, wiry with salt and pepper hair, plugs Mike Sullivan's USB into a laptop. Logs show Rex tracked cartel explosives. Grant's tied to them. Ethan was his enforcer. Sarah Brooks, 35, Lily's mom, paces, her mousy hair frazzled, gripping her recorder of Ethan's confession. I should have left him years ago. Lily looks at her, hurt softening. You're here now, Mom. Sarah's eyes well. I'll never fail you again, baby. Rex's ears flick, a deep growl rumbling. Headlights pierce the trees. 2 black SUVs screech into the yard. Clara curses. It's Ethan! Grace pulls Lily behind the couch. Stay down! Nate grabs the laptop, shoving the USB in his pocket. They want the evidence! Sarah clutches her recorder, trembling. They won't get it. Rex bolts to the door, barking fiercely, his bandage tearing. Clara cracks the window, aiming her gun. Ethan, show yourself! Ethan Brooks, 38, steps from the lead SUV, black boots gleaming, dark eyes cold, a shotgun raised. Beside him, Vince, 35, his burly enforcer with a shaved head, holds a Molotov cocktail. Give me the kid and the dog, Ethan shouts. Lily sobs, clinging to Rex. No! Grace's voice hardens. You're not touching her. Clara fires a warning shot, pinging the SUV. Back off! Vince lights the Molotov, hurling it. The porch explodes in flames, glass shattering. Sarah screams, spraying a fire extinguisher. Get Lily out! Nate kicks open a back door. This way! Rex leads, guiding Lily through smoke. Grace follows, cane slipping on wet grass. Clara covers them, firing at Vince, who ducks behind the SUV. Ethan shoots, bullets splintering wood. You're dead, mutt! Rex spins, snarling, leaping at Ethan. The shotgun fires, grazing Rex's shoulder, blood matting his fur. Lily screams, Rex! Grace tackles Lily to the ground, shielding her. Rex doesn't falter, slamming Ethan into the mud, teeth bared. Clara cuffs Vince, shouting, Stay down! Nate pulls Sarah out, the laptop secure. Keep moving! Ethan shoves Rex off, grabbing his gun. A new voice cuts through. Tom Carver, 62, a grizzled ex-K9 trainer in a worn coat, steps from the shadows, shotgun raised. Drop it, Ethan. Grace's jaw drops.
Tom, you trained Rex? Tom's eyes burn, guilt heavy. Kaiser was mine.
Ethan stole him after Mike's fire. I'm done running, Ethan laughs, aiming at Rex. You're too late, old man. Tom fires, the blast knocking Ethan's gun away. For Mike! Lily scrambles to Rex, hugging his bloodied fur. You're okay, boy. Sarah sprays more foam, dousing the porch. Clara cuffs Ethan, her voice icy. You're finished. Nate checks the laptop, relieved. Data's safe. Grace stands, cane firm, staring at Tom. Why now? Tom's voice cracks. Rex saved Lily, like he saved me in '09. I owed him. Rex limps to Tom, nudging his hand, forgiving. Lily's eyes shine. You helped him? Tom kneels, tears falling. He helped me first. Federal sirens wail, lights flashing. Agent Carla Ruiz, 42, with short black hair, storms in with a SWAT team. Ethan Brooks, you're under arrest for assault, arson, and conspiracy. Ethan spits, cuffed. You got nothing on the cartel. Sarah steps forward, recorder raised. Your voice says otherwise. Lily holds up her singed file, a medal citation for Rex. He's a hero! Ruiz takes the USB, nodding. This buries Grant's network. Cartel's next. Clara hauls Ethan to a cruiser, Vince beside him. Grace checks Rex's wound, heart aching. You're a warrior, boy. Nate bandages Rex, grim. He needs rest, but he's tough. Sarah hugs Lily, sobbing. I'm so sorry, baby. I'm here now. Lily buries her face in Sarah's chest, Rex pressing close. I know, Mom. Tom stands, meeting Rex's amber eyes. You're still Kaiser, boy. My best. Ruiz pulls Clara aside. Cartel's got a local boss. Higher than Grant. Judge Harlan's name came up. Grace overhears, her blood running cold. The judge. He's untouchable. Clara's jaw sets. Not with Rex. Lily pulls her drawing from her pocket. Boots, a river, a dog. Rex saw Ethan push me, didn't he? Grace nods, heart swelling. He's your voice, kid. Nate holds the second USB. Mike's backup logs. Rex tracked cartel shipments. Harlan's in deep. Sarah's voice shakes. Ethan worked for him. Ruiz nods, grim. Harlan's at a gala tonight. We move now. Clara loads her gun. Safe house is burned. Sheriff's station secure. Grace meets Rex's gaze, fierce despite his wounds. Lead us, boy. Lily hugs Rex, whispering, You're my hero forever. Rex barks, sharp, his spirit unbroken. They pile into Ruiz's SUV, the safe house smoldering behind. Grace grips her cane, resolve ironclad. For Lily, for Mike. At the gala, Judge Harlan, 60, bald in a tux, toasts the crowd, oblivious. A black SUV watches from the lot, its driver dialing. They're coming. End the dog. Sarah clutches her recorder, Lily's drawing in her lap. We'll stop them, right? Clara nods, eyes on Rex. He's not done yet. Rex's growl rumbles, sensing the storm ahead. Harlan's empire looms, but Rex's loyalty burns brighter. Who's pulling Harlan's string? And can Rex face one last fight? The small American town glitters under a starry night, its grand hotel aglow with chandeliers for the annual River Gala. Limos line the street, guests in tuxedos and gowns sipping champagne. Inside a cramped sheriff's station van parked nearby, Grace Thompson, 60, a retired social worker with silver hair loose, clutches her cane, her eyes sharp despite the strain. Lily Carter, 8, with dark hair in a braid, sits close, her sweater hiding old bruises, clutching a drawing of a river and boots. Rex, the 10-year-old German shepherd who saved her, lies beside her, his graying black and tan coat matted with blood from his
his shoulder wound, the scar on his muzzle stark. His amber eyes lock on the hotel, ears alert despite a fresh bandage. Lily whispers, "Grace, will Rex be okay?" Grace strokes her head, voice steady. "He's a fighter, sweetheart." "Like you." Rex nudges Lily's hand, whining softly. She hugs his neck, tears brimming. "You're my hero, boy." Clara Evans, 40, a deputy with short blonde hair, checks her pistol, badge hidden. Judge Harlan's inside, toasting his charity. Feds are ready. Dr. Nate Harper, 45, wiry with salt and pepper hair, holds Mike Sullivan's USB. Logs tie Harlan to the cartel. Rex's nose sealed it. Sarah Brooks, 35, Lily's mom, grips her recorder of Ethan's confession, her mousy hair tied back, eyes fierce. "I'm testifying for Lily." Lily meets her gaze, softening. "Thanks, Mom." Agent Carla Ruiz, 42, with short black hair, adjusts her earpiece, tactical vest under a blazer. "Harlan's the cartel's local boss. We take him tonight." Tom Carver, 62, a grizzled ex-K9 trainer in a worn coat, pets Rex, guilt in his eyes. "Kaiser's ready. Always was." Grace's heart races. "Ethan's locked up." "Grant's down. Harlan's all that's left?" Ruiz's face hardens. "Maybe someone's still pulling strings." Rex's growl rumbles, his gaze piercing the van's tinted window. Clara points to the hotel's rooftop. "Sniper spotted." "Harlan's guarded." Lily's voice shakes. "They want Rex gone?" Grace hugs her tight. "Not while we're here." Ruiz signals. "Move in. Quiet." Rex leads. They slip out, Rex guiding them through an alley to a service entrance. The hotel's kitchen buzzes, chefs shouting, pans clanging. Clara flashes her badge, clearing the way. Rex sniffs, zeroing in on a stairwell to the ballroom. Grace grips her cane, Lily's hand in hers. Sarah's recorder hums, capturing every sound. Nate clutches the USB, sweat beading. Tom trails, shotgun hidden under his coat. The ballroom sparkles. Harlan, 60, bald in a tux at the podium. "To our town's future," he toasts, his smile masking venom. Guests clap, oblivious. Rex's ears pin, a low growl rising. Clara whispers, "He's got Harlan's scent." Grace nods. "Let's end this." They split. Clara and Ruiz flank the stage. Nate and Sarah blend into the crowd. Grace and Lily stay back with Tom. Rex slinks forward, his limp barely slowing him. A guard spots him, reaching for a radio. Rex lunges, knocking the radio free, snarling. The guard stumbles, silenced by Clara's quick jab. Harlan's speech falters, his eyes darting. "What's that noise?" Ruiz signals SWAT, who storm the exits. Guests gasp, drinks spilling. Harlan bolts for a side door, shoving a waiter. Rex chases, barking fiercely, weaving through tables. Lily shouts, "Go, Rex!" Grace pulls Lily close, heart pounding. "Stay with me!" Nate trips a guard, grabbing his gun. "Keep moving!" Sarah films, her voice steady. "Harlan's running!" Harlan reaches a private elevator, but Rex slams into his legs, pinning him. Harlan screams, flailing, his tux ripping. "Get this mutt off!" Clara cuffs him, voice icy. "Judge Harlan, you're under arrest for racketeering and murder." Ruiz seizes his phone, scrolling. "Cartel contacts. He's done." Harlan spits, glaring at Rex. "That dog should have died with Sullivan." Lily steps forward, clutching her drawing. "Rex saw you hurt me. You and Ethan." Harlan laughs, chilling. "You got no proof, kid." Sarah raises her recorder. "Ethan's confession says otherwise." Nate holds the USB. "Mike's logs tie you to the cartel's explosives." Rex tracked him. Harlan's face pales, but a new voice cuts through. Begonia Sanchez, 38, Sarah's sister and a local librarian, steps from the crowd, her dark hair sleek, eyes cold. "Enough, Harlan." I'm done covering. Grace's jaw drops. Begonia, you're with him? Sarah gasps, betrayed. Sis. You knew? Begonia's voice shakes, tears falling. They paid me to keep quiet. Ethan's debts, my loans. I looked away. But Lily. She kneels, facing Lily. I'm so sorry. Lily trembles, clutching Rex. You let him hurt me? Rex growls, guarding her, but softens at Begonia's tears. Grace's heart twists. You're turning on them? Begonia nods, pulling a flash drive from her purse. Harlan's payoffs. Everything. Ruiz takes it, stunned. This'll bury the cartel. Clara hauls Harlan up. SWAT clearing the room. Guests film, murmurs rising. Sarah hugs Lily, sobbing. I'm here, baby. Lily buries her face in Rex's fur, whispering, You saved me again. Grace kneels, checking Rex's wound, heart swelling. You're a legend, boy. Nate bandages Rex, grinning. He's tougher than us all. Tom meets Rex's eyes, tears brimming. You did it, Kaiser. Ruiz's earpiece crackles. Sniper's down. But Harlan's boss is offshore. We're not done. Clara's jaw sets. Who's higher? Begonia's voice breaks. A senator? I heard Harlan call her the broker. Grace's blood runs cold. A senator? Lily holds her drawing, voice firm. Rex'll find her. Rex barks, sharp, his spirit unbroken despite the blood. Ruiz nods. Station's secure. Let's move. They exit, the gala in chaos. Sarah grips Lily's hand, resolute. We're family now. Clara leads the way, eyes on Rex. He's our edge. Nate pockets the USBs. Mike's justice, Lily's freedom. Tom walks beside Rex, proud. You're still my boy. Grace meets Rex's amber gaze, fierce and steady. Lead on, hero. Outside, a black SUV peels away, its driver unseen. A phone buzzes. Harlan's down, a woman's voice says. Time for Plan C. Lily's drawing flutters in the breeze. A river, boots, a dog. The broker looms, but Rex's loyalty burns brighter. Who's the broker? And can Rex face the final fight? The small American town basks in the glow of a crisp autumn morning, its streets lined with vibrant maples and American flags fluttering. The community center, now a hub of renewal, sports a fresh sign. Lily Rex safe haven. Grace Thompson, 60, a retired social worker with silver hair and a bun, stands outside, her cane steady, eyes bright with pride. Lily Carter, 8, with dark hair in a neat braid, skips nearby, her sweater replaced by a colorful jacket, her bruises faded. Rex, the 10-year-old German shepherd who saved her, trots at her side, his graying black and tan coat gleaming, the scar on his muzzle a badge of honor. His amber eyes scan the park, ears perked, his shoulder wound healed but still tender. Lily giggles, tossing a ball. Catch, Rex! Rex bounds after it, limping slightly, dropping it at her feet. Grace smiles, heart full. You're both unstoppable, kiddo. Clara Evans, 40, a deputy with short blonde hair, hands out flyers for the safe haven, her badge shining. Ethan's locked up. Grant and Harlan are done. Town's healing. Dr. Nate Harper, 45, wiry with salt and pepper hair, unloads supplies for a K-9 training program. Rex's fund raised 20 grand. Shelter's thriving. Sarah Brooks, 35, Lily's mom, now a counselor at the center, approaches, her mousy hair tied back, eyes clear. Lily's smiling again, thanks to Rex. Lily hugs Sarah, beaming. And you, Mom? Tom Carver, 62, a grizzled ex-K-9 trainer in a worn coat, pets Rex, his guilt eased. Kaiser's a legend. Always was. Agent Carla Ruiz, 42, with short black hair, joins them, her blazer crisp. Feds are chasing the broker. Offshore accounts froze. She's running. Grace's eyes narrow. The senator? Still out there?
Ruiz nods, grim. She's slippery. But Rex's logs gave us a trail. Lily holds her drawing. A river, boots, a dog. Rex'll find her, right? Rex barks, sharp tail wagging. Grace kneels, stroking his muzzle. You bet, kid. The park buzzes with a ribbon cutting for the safe haven, inspired by real canine rescue programs like those post-Hurricane Katrina. Kids play, dogs romp, and a new canine field shines. Sarah steps to a mic, voice steady. This is for kids like Lily, for heroes like Rex. No one's silenced anymore. The crowd cheers, signs waving. Rex rules. Lily claps, leaning on Rex. You did this, boy. Clara nudges Grace. Social services cleared Sarah. Lily's hers again. Grace smiles, relieved. Families back together. Nate unveils a plaque. In honor of Rex, pride of valor. He's our mascot, Tom grins, petting Rex. My best trainee. But tension spikes. Rex freezes, growling, staring at a woman in a gray scarf near the food stalls. Ellen Voss, 50, sleek with dark hair, thought to be Harlan's aide, vanished after the gala. Grace's blood runs cold. Voss? The broker? Ruiz's hand goes to her holster. Impossible. She's overseas. Clara checks her phone, paling. Interpol lost her trail yesterday. Voss smirks, slipping into the crowd. Rex bolts, barking fiercely, weaving through people. Lily shouts, Rex, wait! Grace grabs Lily's hand, heart pounding. Stay close! Clara sprints after Rex, gun drawn. Freeze, Voss! Nate grabs a radio, calling backup. She's here! Sarah pulls Lily behind a booth, eyes wide. What's she want? Tom chases Rex, shouting, Kaiser, halt! Voss ducks into an alley beside the center, her scarf fluttering. Rex corners her, snarling, a briefcase at her feet. She raises her hands, voice calm. Easy, Kaiser, I'm not your enemy. Clara aims, breathless. Ellen Voss, you're under arrest. Voss laughs, chilling. You've got nothing, I'm clean. Grace catches up, cane tapping, Lily beside her. Why are you here? Voss's eyes flick to Rex. He ruined everything. Harlan, Grant, Ethan, my network. Lily steps forward, clutching her drawing. Rex saved me. You hurt people. Rex's growl deepens, guarding Lily. Voss's smile fades. You're brave, kid. Too bad it won't matter. Ruiz arrives, cuffing Voss. Your accounts are frozen. Cartel's done. Voss smirks, unyielding. You missed the real boss. She's closer than you think. Grace's stomach drops. Another boss? Clara searches Voss's briefcase, finding a burner phone. Call logged to a local number. Unlisted. Nate scans it, paling. It's the mayor's office. Sarah gasps. Mayor Klein, she funded this center. Lily's voice shakes. She was at our house with Ethan. Rex's ears pin, his growl turning to a bark, staring at the park where Mayor Laura Klein, 48, blonde in a sharp blazer, cuts the ribbon. Ruiz's earpiece crackles. Klein's clean on paper, but her charity's a front. Grace's resolve hardens. She's the broker? Clara nods, grim. Explains the cover-up. Mike got too close. Lily hugs Rex, tears falling. You knew, didn't you? Tom kneels by Rex, voice thick. He always did. Ruiz signals SWAT, moving toward Klein. We take her now. Grace grips her cane. Lily, stay with Sarah. Sarah holds Lily tight. I've got her. Nate hands Ruiz the USBs. Mike's logs, Sarah's tape, Voss's drive. Bury her. Clara leads the charge, eyes on Klein, who smiles at the crowd, oblivious. Rex limps forward, barking, drawing eyes. Klein falters, spotting him. What's that dog doing here? Rex leaps onto the stage, snarling, pinning Klein against the podium. The crowd gasps, phones out. Grace shouts, She's the broker! Klein shoves Rex, reaching for a hidden taser. Clara tackles her, wrenching it free. Mayor Klein, you're under arrest. Ruiz cuffs her, voice cold. Your cartel's finished.
Klein laughs, defiant. You'll never touch my boss. Lily runs up, drawing in hand. Rex stopped you! For me! Sarah's recorder hums, capturing Klein's outburst. Nate holds the USBs, grinning. Got her! Tom pets Rex, tears brimming. You did it, Kaiser! The crowd murmurs, shocked. SWAT clears the stage, Klein hauled away. Grace hugs Lily, heart swelling. You're safe, kid. Clara checks her radio. Feds found Klein's offshore accounts. Voss was her decoy. Ruiz nods. Klein's boss is offshore. We'll get him. Lily holds her drawing, voice firm. Rex'll help, right? Rex barks, tail wagging, his spirit unbroken. Sarah kneels, hugging her. We're free, baby. Grace meets Rex's amber gaze, fierce and loyal. You changed everything, boy. The safe haven's ribbon flutters, a new dawn rising. But Klein's words linger. Who's the real boss? Twilight paints the small American town in hues of gold and violet, the river reflecting a sky ablaze with stars. The newly named Lily Rex Safe Haven Park thrums with life. String lights crisscrossing above, casting a warm glow over food stalls and a stage. Lanterns bob gently on the water, a symbol of hope. Grace Thompson, 60, a retired social worker with silver hair loose, stands on the stage, her cane steady, eyes shining with pride. Lily Carter, 8, with dark hair in a neat braid, beams beside her, a colorful jacket replacing her old sweater, her bruises long faded. Rex, the 10-year-old German shepherd who saved her, sits tall, his graying black and tan coat gleaming, the scar on his muzzle a badge of valor. His amber eyes sweep the crowd, ears perked, his shoulder wound now a faint mark of his battles. Lily giggles, petting Rex. You're famous, boy. Rex nudges her hand, tail thumping, his warmth grounding her. Grace takes the mic, voice clear. This town stands stronger because of Lily's courage and Rex's heart. The crowd cheers, signs waving. Rex, Lily, forever. Clara Evans, 40, a deputy with short blonde hair, claps from the front, her badge polished. Ethan's gone. Grant, Harlan, Klein, busted. We're free. Dr. Nate Harper, 45, wiry with salt and pepper hair, hands out flyers for the K-9 program, inspired by real rescue efforts like post-9/11 K-9 units. Rex's fund hit 50 grand. Shelters saving lives. Sarah Brooks, 35, Lily's mom and now a safe haven counselor, hugs Lily, her mousy hair tied back, eyes bright. You're my hero, baby. Lily smiles, squeezing her hand. You too, Mom. Tom Carver, 62, a grizzled ex-K-9 trainer in a worn coat, kneels by Rex, his redemption complete. Kaiser, you changed us all. Agent Carla Ruiz, 42, with short black hair, stands nearby, blazer crisp. The broker's trail's cold, but we're closing in. Rex's logs gave us a start. Grace nods, her heart steady. Lily's safe. That's what counts. Lily holds her drawing, a river, boots, a dog, now framed on the stage. Rex saw everything, didn't he? Rex barks, sharp and proud, drawing laughter. Grace strokes his muzzle. He's our truth, kiddo. The ceremony begins, the crowd hushed. Sarah steps up, voice steady. This safe haven is for every child silenced, every hero unsung. Rex and Lily showed us how to fight back. Lily takes the mic, shy but bold. Rex saved me when I was scared. He's not just a dog. He's family. The crowd roars, kids chanting Rex's name. Clara unveils a statue, a bronze Rex guarding a child. For valor, she says, saluting. Nate grins, pointing to the K-9 field. Rex's training pups now. His legacy lives. Tom slips a new tag onto Rex's collar. Rex, guardian of hope. You're home, boy. Grace's eyes mist, hugging Lily. You're both unstoppable. But a shadow stirs.
Rex's ears pin, a low growl rumbling, his gaze fixed on a man in a dark coat near the riverbank. Vince Russo, 35, Ethan's former enforcer, thought jailed, now free. Grace's blood runs cold. Vince? How? Clara's hand goes to her holster. Paroled. Clerical error. Ruiz checks her phone, paling. He's linked to the broker. She's here. Vince smirks, slipping toward a dock where a speedboat waits. Rex bolts, barking fiercely, limping but relentless. Lily shouts, "Rex, stop him!" Grace grabs Lily's hand, heart pounding. "Stay back!" Clara sprints after Rex, gun drawn. "Russo, freeze!" Nate radios SWAT, voice urgent. "Suspect at the dock!" Sarah pulls Lily behind a tree, eyes wide. "Why's he back?" Tom chases Rex, shouting, "Kaiser, down!" Vince reaches the boat, a woman in a hooded cloak aboard, the broker, her face obscured. Rex leaps, slamming into Vince, knocking him into the water. The broker revs the engine, but Clara fires, puncturing the hull. Water gushes, stalling the boat. Ruiz tackles the broker, ripping off her hood. Senator Elaine Morrow, 52, with sharp features, her icy eyes blazing. "You'll pay for this." Grace's jaw drops. "Morrow, the senator," Lily gasps, clutching her drawing. "She was at Ethan's office." Rex snarls, guarding Vince, who flails in the shallows. Clara cuffs him, voice cold. "You're done, Russo." SWAT swarms, securing Morrow. Ruiz seizes her phone, scrolling. "Cartel orders. She's the broker." Morrow laughs, chilling. "You're too late." "My network's global." Sarah steps forward, recorder raised. "Your voice says enough." Nate holds the USBs, grinning. "Mike's logs, Ethan's tape, Voss's drive. Morrow's finished." Lily runs to Rex, hugging his wet fur. "You caught her!" Grace kneels, checking Rex's wound, heart swelling. "You're a legend, boy." Tom meets Rex's eyes, tears falling. "You saved us all, Kaiser." Clara hauls Vince and Morrow to a cruiser, the crowd filming. Ruiz nods at Lily. "Your courage broke them." Sarah hugs Lily, sobbing. "I'm so proud, baby." Lily beams, holding her drawing. "Rex did it." Grace takes the mic, voice thick. "Rex and Lily taught us to listen, to fight, to heal. This park is their legacy." The crowd erupts, lanterns released, floating skyward. Lily lights one, whispering, "For you, Rex." Sarah lifts it, tears streaming. "For freedom." Clara salutes Rex. "Our hero." Nate unveils a Canine Fund banner. Join Pawprints of Hope on YouTube. Share your stories of courage, human or furry. Keep Rex's light burning. Tom pets Rex, voice soft. "You're my pride, boy." Ruiz's earpiece crackles. Morrow's boss is offshore, still hunting. Grace's heart skips, but Rex's nudge calms her. "We'll face it, right, boy?" Lily holds her drawing, now a symbol of truth. "We're not scared anymore." Rex barks, tail whipping, uniting the town. The lanterns soar, a promise of hope. Grace whispers, "You're our heart, Rex." But in a distant office, a phone rings. A voice, cold and sharp, answers. "Morrow's down. Activate Plan D." The river glitters, lanterns fading into the night. Rex's legacy shines, but a new shadow looms. Join Pawprints of Hope. Share your hero's tale. Who's your Rex?